What's up, everybody? It's AJ with eTrailer.com. Today we're going to be checking out this PTC Cabin Air Filter on this 2022 Ram 3500. Cabin Air Filter is going to be used as a filter much like one in your house, where it filters out the air that circulates in your cab. So it's going to keep dust, debris, and nasty stuff from going around in there, even smoke, and kind of catch that in that filter. That way it doesn't linger in the cab. It's going to be made out of a white particulate, so that's what's going to help it filter out all that stuff that's going around in your cab. Another thing would be that they recommend, the manufacturer does, that you replace it every 12,000 to 18,000 miles. And it's not really that hard to do either, so it's easy to just pick one of these up and throw it in there when you need to. Now, the air filter is going to be one of those things that might be an add-on when you go to take it in the shop, which it's fine if they're going to do it for you. It makes it easier, but it really isn't that hard to do on your own. So you can follow along and see how I do it, and you can do it yourself. First thing we're going to do is open up our glove box. So we'll drop this down, and we're going to actually remove the glove box to get out of the way so we can get to our air filter, which is going to be back up in there. Now, how we do that is, first off, I'm going to remove this string. If you come over here on this side, you can see that it's in kind of a channel. So we'll just push it down here, and then I can pull it out. Looking on this side, you can see what I'm talking about. So it's up in this portion. We're going to have to push off on the glove box. Once we push up, it's going to relieve tension on the string so we can slide this down to the open point and pop it out. Now, with that out of the way, it also is held by this channel here in the glove box, so I can lift it up and above, let it go. You can pull it right back out. We're going to go put this back on. Now, how we remove this is you have two tabs on each side, which is keep it in place. It's going to be easier to remove this one first. So what you do is just kind of grab down here and pull. That'll release it. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. See, now that it's out of the way, lower it completely, and it comes off the hinge. And then we just remove the glove box and set it aside. Looking up here in the glove box, this is where the air filter is going to be. So we're going to just pop off this cover. So you just push on this tab, bring it out on that side. We'll do the same thing on the other side back here. Just using my thumb to push on that tab and pry up on the plastic cover to release it. There we go. With that popped out, you can see our air filter is right there. So we're going to remove that. This is the old one. Now we can put in the new one. Now, when you go to install your new air filter, make sure you put it in facing the right way. So this is telling us the airflow is going this way, and we can read that so we know that that's the right way to put it. So you kind of wedge it back in that space. Seems like it fits right there, and then we'll put our cover back on. Make sure it snaps in, it's going to stay, and now we can add our glove box back. With our cord put back into place in that slot, we can push in here to make sure this tab goes in first, and we'll hook the bottom next. So we'll get that past there, just like that. Same on this side, and then we can hinge the bottom. Now, the last part is going to be reattaching our cord here on the glove box. So just push it through the bigger portion, slide it up to that smaller slot. Something to check out is make sure you push down on this corner to make sure that this goes back on this latch. It wasn't fully on for me, so I had to push down kind of hard, and it popped into place. I'll go ahead and do that on both corners of the glove box, and then you're good. And with that done, you've got it installed. It was pretty easy to get in there, and it's going to be nice to make sure you have that fresh filter to keep all that air nice and safe and breathable in your cab. Well, I think that does it. Thanks for hanging out, and I hope this helped.